Mitro, Namaskar. Today we are going to have a close dissection of Nada Yoga, that is, Nadanusandanam, means meditation on Nada or sound that is heard at the Anahata Chakra. There are more than 1 lakh type of Laya sadhana, all told by Sadasiva. It is our observation we consider the Nadana Sandhana Samadhi as the best one among the various type of layas. Sadasiva, the exponent of Laya sadhana, has defined it very well. It is likewise Nadanusandhana Namostu Tubhyam Tva Manmahe Tattvapadam Layanam Bhavattu Prasadat Pavanein Sakam Viliyate Vishnupade Mano Me. Nadanusandhana, may this salutation be unto thee. We hold you as the transcendent state in all layas. By your grace, my mind attains laya in the abode of Vishnu along with prana. It is given in Yoga Taravali by Sankaracharya in following way. Sarvuchintam pritajya savdhanen chetsa nad evanusandheyo yoga samrajya michita. It is explained likewise. By one who is desirous of attaining perfection in yoga, Nada alone has got to be closely heard, that is, meditated upon. Having abandoned all thoughts and with a calm mind. Furthermore, it is given in Siva Samhita, Nasanam Siddha Sadrasam Na Kumbhak Samam Balam Na Khechari Samamudra Na Nada Sadraso Laya. It is translated in the following manner. There is no asana like Siddhasana, no strength like that of Kumbhaka, no mudra like the Khechari mudra, and no laya like nada. How to hear nada is not very hard process, but classification of nada is very important within you. It need to be heard in start to gross sound, then subtler sound, finally the most subtle sound. The mind is fixed on nada. Then anahata sounds are heard in the air. It gets laya or dissolution. The yogi enters into samadhi and attains knowledge of the self. It is called Nada Yoga. Nada Yoga is Laya Yoga, and Laya Yoga is Nada Yoga. Mind is spontaneously attracted by sweet sounds. Mind is entrapped by the sweet sounds automatically. While hearing these anahata sounds, mind is absorbed by these anahata sounds. As a result of this, sadhaka will attain knowledge of hidden things. Sadhaka gets the power to hear paravak, and sadhaka's intuition power is automatically developed. Finally, the mind is absorbed in Brahma or Absolute. Sit in a comfortable asana. Close the ears with the thumbs. This is Vaishnavi or Sanmukhi Mudra. Then start to hear the anahata sounds. These sounds should be heard through the right ear. Now you will have an excellent concentration. While concentrating on anahata chakra, you will hear the anahata sounds. The sweet melody of anahata sound will bestow on you more and more greater power of concentration. In the start of Nadanusandhan, you will hear 10 different sounds that will make you deaf to all external sounds. These sounds are likewise chini chini, ringing of the bell, blowing the conch, sound of lute, sound like cymbal, that of the flute, like that of a drum. Then sound of mridanga and that of the thunder. There are two parts of these sounds, gross and subtle. You have to proceed from gross one to the subtle ones. If mind runs only towards the gross sound, don't have problem. Let it get at first accustomed to and be established in the gross sound. Then you can lead to the subtle sound. The purpose of Nadanusandhan is to attain manonasa and self-realization. Manolaya is not our aim. Start with the first sound up to the last one. As you practice regularly, you will have different kind of siddhis or powers in the following way. When a practitioner or a person start to hear very well the seventh sound like that of flute, then knowledge pertaining to hidden things arise in that person. If the practitioner will start to hear clearly the eighth sound, then he will hear pranavaka. When he start to hear clearly the ninth sound, he develops the divine eye. When he clearly start to hear the 10th sound, he verily attains Parabrahma. When mind start to be attracted by the anahata sound, then the possibility of attaining the state of samadhi is enhanced very much. When bee that tastes the sweet honey is not attracted by the smell of flower, the mind too shall no more run after the old vasanas. If once it hears the subtle anahata sound, until we continue to hear the anahata sounds, so long there exists the akasa tattva in the mind. As long as anahata sound is heard, the mind exists. But when once the anahata sound becomes soundless sound, Brahmanubhuti or Atmanubhuti prevails. The nada with sound dissolves into the Akshara Brahma. Soundless sound is said to be the supreme abode. When mind leaving the subtle sound goes to the soundless sound, the mind and prana enter into a state of laya in the Nirakara Brahma. The mind who has become one with nada like milk in the water enters the Chidakasa along with Nada. In that point of time, the 10th sound, thunder, prevails for a while. Then, like lightning, the supreme effulgence reveals or discloses its real nature, at which moment the thunder like sound becomes soundless sound. Then Atma Jnana or Brahma Jnana dawns. Hence, sadhaka attains the supreme bliss. That's all in the today's session of Nada Yoga. Hare Krishna.